We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. 2nd and 2. He sets to fire deep. And not good. Incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. From the gun, Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Goes right back to the throw. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team is capable of.
And he snapped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
This defense for the Colts, they played really well in a win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
2nd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. And a completion to Wilson. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage of these one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Kyler going to give this to Benson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This running game is so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Another run here with Benson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. And on the left side here, Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Benson will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point right there in the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. By the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
looking to put a drive together. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will score. It's a big 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0. 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35. At their own 35-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And space tough to come on as and get maybe a yard to the 37. But look at this Arizona defense. This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
They run once more with Taylor. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
That's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Richardson. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Street. Street. Ready, ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. That one finds Pierce right side. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running in because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Unlock right. Unlock. Stephanie.
Up the middle. Here's Taylor. Shoves him away. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 at first. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
Here we go. Check. Check. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
And they let the fullback try and take it home. And get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Cox, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have got it back to within a score. Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So from the 37, here's second down and 8.
That's one. Big ass open. Big ass open. 2.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Short one here, caught on the ground. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Play action. Now it's Murray. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Here's Murray. The ball comes out. They hit, but they say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early or the defense will react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. You got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Omaha.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I want her.
They run over center with Benson. They'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
They did have the touchdown run earlier, but now they have to go on more game throughout this game.
Not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Second down and 6 now.
2.
Now Murray off play action. The RPO will keep it himself. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Green. Biggest. Hey. Omaha.
To throw is Murray. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
He puts the number first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Ready. No, 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Hurt. Hey, Chris. Unlock lines. Check.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Let's go.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The Colts had a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Richardson looking to throw this. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
It's a gain of 8.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're talking about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
19 tight, 19 tight, 2. 3.
Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Yeah, they split the uprights last time for 3. They got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're hoping for another field goal. Touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the move you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Benson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Here now, 3rd and a yard. In motion right, that's Harrison. Murray now to throw. They're trying to set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
Hey, Ace, Ace. Move. Come on.
Murray going to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. That injury stop. Pitch here, and a lot of worried faces on that offense and on that sideline as Kyler Murray is in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he's forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Right. Middle.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So here's a 3rd and 14. Here's the backup, Jacoby Brissett. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. 1 second, all that remains.
70. Check smash. Hey, smash. $60 cash. Check.
No problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther Street, Panther Street. Go.
A final shot before the half. Richardson. And he whips that one incomplete there. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Okay,
the Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, the down 2 scores, that's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
From the 38 now, here's second down at 7. Richardson on the bootleg here. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he is going to have a Colts first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on 3rd down.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
1st and 10, Taylor now. He's got some breathing room. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to 43. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. He's going to take this ahead for around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Now we give him to Taylor. And they'll take this one down to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
Richardson looking to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Again, Yes, they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Go.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on fourth down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 20, here's second and a couple.
Cougar 19.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Two yards still to go. 3rd down now.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play. We're able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here we go. Start. 70 Lions. Ready.
Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
3-yard line.
Let's go. 19.
Miller is going to take this one on for his touchdown.
Getting set up and this should be a great fourth quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the 3rd quarter.
Quickly able to add the PAT. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14.
14.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 3rd and 5. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. He'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On first down, right back to Benson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. You have to use timeouts. What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. That's taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give left side for Benson. Down to about the 37.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
This is 2nd and 8. A give up the middle for Benson. Nothing good. Finally able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Murray now. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So that Charles on season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now. And they're going to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. That one, 28 yards on the ground.
We definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
70 range, 70 range. Here we go, here we go. 70, right there. Ready.
Now it's Richardson. Let's take it in by Downs. 15 more yards there, including another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. We're watching drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both both know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at the 141. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Hey, shit. Hey, green. Come back.
Now Murray. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Certain things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw is Murray. Wilson snags it left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Y'all got to pump my face. Y'all can't pump my face. We mighty no power. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk our way.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Kyler going to give this to Benson. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Murray changing the play. Another run on 2nd down. Try to cover up. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another run here with Benson. And he's able to get to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. With carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
To a knee goes Murray, and that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into point. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. When they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Cardinals, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home.